But honestly, I thank God all the time when I read comments like that. Why are you covering up your license plate? Hey YouTube, welcome back. Hey, thank you for all the comments on the car. That one video totally blows my mind. Today I want to talk about one of the comments that keeps on reoccurring through the whole thing. I've actually had interaction with you guys and talked to you guys about it. The question always keeps on coming up. Why do we have our license plates on our vehicles covered when we make a YouTube video? First off, I'm not a paranoid person. I don't care. If the threat comes here, I'm going to deal with it. Period. My entire family is prepared if that time ever comes. So we're not worried about that. So why do we cover up the license plates? Long story short, I come from a law enforcement family. I went left when I should have went right. I decided not to go into the law enforcement career when I got out of high school. All friends went and became an electrician, so there I went too. I digress. But over the years, one of my career choices was in security. I started off in a bar, bouncer, all that stuff. That was fun. I like that. But then a few years ago, I got into private security. It was considered a very high risk security. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but I can tell you it was a high risk situation for the people that were involved. But knowing that, I feel really happy for you guys that have never had to see the real parts of life. And I'm not trying to talk down anybody or degrade them or anything else. But in reality, people do not know how vicious, evil, and even malicious others can be in this world. A lot of vets know. They know firsthand how evil and crazy it can get. I mean, evil people. So getting back to the license plates being covered. In person, I'll go up to you and be like, hi, my name's blah, 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 blah. That's respect. That's the way my wife and I choose to raise our kids, so they're the same way too. But on the internet, you don't really want to do that because you never know who's watching. You never know who's on the other side of that screen. Because in all reality, the screen is all it is. That little screen can make you feel like a Superman because you're a big keyboard warrior on there. And I'm not trying to pick a fight here. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be condescending to anyone. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to get you guys into the frame of mind about how evil things can actually be. You may not know it, but if you stop and think about it, you'll know this statement is true. If you want to run a license plate on someone, besides going to the internet and besides paying money to some company that gives you the name, and it might give you the address and it might not, but it might give you the name and the place where it's registered at. It might give you the home address, or if it's a business car, the name of the business and where the business is located, and et cetera, et cetera. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about, all of you know, unless you're like 12, 13, 14, maybe you know that too. If you're 6, probably not. But the majority of adults know people who know someone, or know someone, or know someone, and probably 2 or 3 down the line max, and you'll be able to figure out how to get that right license plate read. One of the comments on there said, what will license plates tell you about anyone? I don't know, ask a cop. I don't want to give too much information because criminals can do this. So I'm kind of in a quagmire explaining this all to you. This is all public knowledge, so I'm just going to go ahead and tell you guys this. I'm not going to get in depth though. Once you find a name out of someone, and say, for instance, we're on YouTube, and you find out my name, or you find out my wife's name, or my son's name, blah, 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 you can go to your social media, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, type their name in, do a search on them, and you can find out pretty much where they are. There's some towns around here, not going to name them. If this car gets seen, a lot of people in that town may want to come and criminalize the car. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. And that's truly why we cover our plates up. Because I don't want to deal with that. And I know for a fact, these other people, that if they would ever come here, would not want to deal with that either. So it's for their safety, pretty much. And that's being 100% real. With that being said though, on Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, Instagram, whichever flavor you guys want, we just try to stick to YouTube. It's censored, it's not as censored as it could be. But once you find their social media account, you can know when they're on trips, you can see their house, you can see the inside of their house, you can see the people they know, you can see pretty much a lot of things. A criminal could splice off of that. And I'm not going to go into the details, what people can do. I'm just not going to go there. And I thank God, I really do, that people are that ignorant to ask why we would do that for our privacy. Besides the whole Fourth Amendment thing, you know. But honestly, I thank God all the time when I read comments like that. Why are you covering up your license plate? I really thank God that the majority of Americans, most of my viewers come from America, don't really understand what it's like in the real world. And I'm not saying United States, I'm saying the real world. I can tell that some of my viewers, from their comments and the way they speak, are kind of from the hood or have been in the hood. And I can almost guarantee you, where they've been, they've heard this saying, this is a stick-up, don't make it a murder. Not a lot of people have heard that before. Thank God. Pretty fresh behind the ears. They might walk around or be on the keyboard like they're all big and bad. But when stuff goes south, yep. Because what you see in the movies isn't real life. And when I speak about the movies, 2020, we saw everything change. The things that we did not think were ever going to be allowed by United States citizens and the world is now being allowed. Come on, grow a backbone. But I digress. But thanks for watching, guys. Hello, my new subscribers. Hello, my old ones. I really appreciate the comments and the dialogue we have with each other. I hope I didn't mean to come off with toxic masculinity. Thank you, seriously, for everything. Go ahead and like, subscribe if you haven't. Join us here. I'm going to try to get out deer hunting in a little bit, and I might take you along with that. Thanks, guys. You guys have a great day, and be kind to each other. Take care. How we doing? Neighbors probably like, what the hell is that guy always staring at his door for? Huh. Just think of how much life has changed in 20. Nice Lexus, by the way. There goes a Ford. Point proven with my Lexus video.